Hey everybody, and welcome to the Disney Lunch Read for the 25th of 2025 for September. So as with these, take a resonance to leave what doesn't. This is all aspects: air, water, earth, fire, spirit. So everything and anything. As always with these, like, comment, share, follow, subscribe. If you'd like to Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or MetaPay me, link is in the description below, or you can go ahead and comment below. Let's see what we got here. Don't mind the pale face here. I've just been going through a lot of spiritual transformations and I'm a little under the weather. Smart aleck. So we have the toxic and addiction card. It's still time to break free of addictions and dark forces and behaviors, toxic habits, breaking free of demonization of certain archetypes or of certain people or of certain outlooks or certain beliefs due to your religious bias or due to a religious bias of the person that you happen to work with or happen to be with or happen to know, or somebody that you used to know that you might not know anymore, never really got the chance to know because of a dark force or because of unseen forces or because of unexpected circumstances or because of unplanned events. The answer you seek right now is no, because you still have to heal your abandonment wound. You still have to go through all these tests. You still have to have a sense of spiritual enlightenment. You have to have a big impact on yourself first. So that means, like, you need to work on yourself. You need to be for yourself before you know who you are with someone else. Like, if you don't even know who you are deep on a soul level, then how are you supposed to know anybody else on a soul level? Kind of a deal. There's a lot of dark entities and dark empaths and dark telepaths and dark creatures and left-handed paths that are being presented with an ultimatum, double-sided behaviors, hypocritical standards, catch-22s are going to be important, especially for 222s. Okay, let's see. 15s are going to be important too. 2 in the morning all the way until 3 in the afternoon is going to be prominent for a lot of people, especially for Capricorn signs in the top 3 or the top 6. So Mercury, Mars, Venus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Working with your authority figures, working with your father figures, working on figuring out who your father figure is in your life, or your male role model, or who took on an authoritative role in your life, or an authoritative role in your life. It could be a family friend, it could be a work relationship, it could be a younger sibling, it could be a younger boss, it could be just somebody older than you, somebody significantly younger, somebody significantly older, somebody that you may not know too well. It's just one of those things where dark seems to try to prevail over light, even though light is what's causing the darkness. Because if you take away the light, then there's nowhere for the dark to go. Kind of like a white nova star. Like, if you put a white nova star next to a black hole, the black hole will suck it in, but then the light would be gone. Same kind of concept with the darkness is if the white nova star goes, the black hole tends to not have a polarity. So not having an opposing feature might hinder progress. Somebody is refusing to let you do what you needed to do that is outside your control. Seems to be like an abusive boss or an abusive relationship from like a past life karma or a karmic connection, or someone that presents themselves as a romantic partner that is not a romantic partner, just to fuck with you. That could be like an advisor to somebody high up. It could be someone important to the archy. So like the archangels themselves, the anarchy, which is the lower hell, or the lower regions, so like hell. Dissolution of marriages, threats of divorce, within the last 4 weeks. And since 2015, or within 4 weeks of 2015, there was something that was going on that triggered the events to shift. Within the last 4 weeks, you've done a lot of soul searching and a lot of feeling of distracted and busy energy. You've been like being hindered. You've been delayed on purpose, delayed on progress due to a lack of conviction or not knowing the reason. Sometimes it just happens for no reason and you're just not told a reason. So just being aware of how that goes and how that works out for you. Especially with like destruction gods or chaos gods or chaos magicians or dark magicians or light magicians or warlock or magic or anybody that doesn't need a wand to control somebody. Excuse me. Okay. A lack of spirituality or a lack of faith can be also hindering the progress. A lack of self-determination or low self-confidence due to shame and low self-esteem and low self-worth, and a lot of pent-up anger and aggression that you just weren't taught how to project properly. Seems to be a lot of like holding it in until it's needed to blow up, like a narcissistic mask. This is going to be one of those things where you need to emasculate the other person, or it feels emasculating to be the other person. So it's just one of those things where you need to just deal with the pesky annoyances and distract yourself with something that will benefit you rather than all this busy work and nonsense and codependency habits like TV, music, card games, whatever you're doing that's distracting yourself to get out of life, even if it's using somebody's love just to forget for a while. That can be considered narcissistic, so just being aware of that, being brought into the light can help, especially for a lot of those that have forgotten what the moon looks like, let's say. There seems to be like someone being put in on a pedestal or on a elevated surface, or hidden in a dungeon or hidden in the underground, kind of like chained up in like a Van Gogh position, kind of a deal. Can't call out for help, or they'll hear you can't act on anything that's said, or there's a chain reaction, literally and figuratively for some of us. Just bringing that into awareness. Mental health, education, and short journeys are going to be delayed or canceled or halted because of a dark force or because of a negative entity that has been surrounding itself around you since at least when you were 15 years old. Within 4 weeks of you turning 15, that's when it all went down. That's all happened. Colors to watch for today are blues, reds, and blacks. So honesty, truth, trust, peace, tranquility, serenity, determination, focus, attention-seeking habits, cunning, bravery, courage, protection, banishment, letting go, exorcisms, resisting exorcisms, black obsidian, red jasper, dragon's blood jasper sticks out, serpentine stones stick out, refusing to use certain stones or certain tools to help you along the path because you don't want to give up a possession can be a hindrance as well. Just so you're aware of that in case anybody's listening in that needs it. And lastly, we got the card of the Second of Cups. What that means, reverse like that, is there's a one can't live while the other survives kind of mentality going on in your head. Whether this is feelings, beliefs, or truth is for you to figure out. July birthdays, September birthdays, January birthdays stick out. Dang it, guys. I don't have time for you guys. Your wheel spinning out of control, not being in control when somebody hits you or T-bones you, or is in the driver's seat, not really understanding what's happening, not really knowing what slime ball tactics have been used, just going off of bare intuition, because you're cut off in communication, you're cut off in physical life, but your emotions are so unstable, and your confidence in yourself has been so shattered, and you've been so distracted and busy lately with the dark forces that it's led you to have a dissolution of twin flame union, or been slowing it down, or led to people finding out that they were better off alone than with someone that doesn't get them. Even if that isn't truly what's the case here. Let's see. Not believing your feelings and your intuition are telling you the same thing because of what other people are telling you. Because there's no spiritual confirmation. Because there's no reason to believe otherwise. Because there's no reason to question things when you don't have proof to, or evidence to prove a hindrance either way, you know. So it's one of those things where it's beneficial for the dark artists of the world to start focusing and start managing their feelings and emotions a little better for the light workers. And as for the light workers, working on controlling your power level, working on your royalty, nobility, wealth status, like how you view wealth, how you view nobility, how you view those that make more money than you, how you view younger bosses, how you view emotions, feelings, friendships, subconscious work, empathy, telepathy. Get to the bottom of why you're not meditating. Get to the bottom of why you're feeling the way you are. Get the whys and hows going. It looks like there's going to be some form of miscommunication or willful lack of contact due to unseen forces, unplanned events, didn't see this coming kind of a deal. Who could have known this would have happened? Or just feeling like you knew this would happen, but you were just hoping you were wrong, kind of a deal. Or just a healthy mix of both is what I'm really getting. Like, there's a dualist perspective here. Self-pleasures, hedonistic approaches, nihilistic outlooks are all going to be prominent today, as well as how you appear to others and your personality. Dispositions need to be written down, because your refusal to write things down because you think you'll remember it is the culprit. So you need to write things down to remember them. You don't necessarily have to act on the words right away, and you don't necessarily have to act on the information you receive right away. But if you wait too long, then the door will close on its own. It looks like there's a crossroads being made, a choice and things happening between 2 in the morning and like 2 in the evening. Or even 2 in the morning the next day. So 2 in the morning today, all the way through 2 in the morning tomorrow. So the 25th all the way through the 26th. There's been a lot happening for you guys around like this is the 15th, it looks like. A lot of crossroads and magic, and crossroads gods like Hecate, and blacksmiths like Hestia stick out. There's a lot of reds, silvers, blacks going on here. Stoicism, neutrality, remaining distant. Law of detachment sticks out. Be brave. Speak your truth. Speak the truth. Use an objective stance. Cancer energies, Libra energies, and introverted Aries Mars energies, or people that are dealing with those Aries Mars features like aggression, actions, communication styles, when you're angry, working on your behavior and your shadow work to heal. Because it looks like there is a lack of communication and there's a lack of trust because of the crossroads and because you were told two different things that just do not add up. And it's just one of those things where you have to trust yourself, trust your gut, and trust that the universe will set you forward in the right direction. Because there is no wrong answer at this point. It's just what is right for you. So, what I'm getting, that's all I'm getting so far for September 25th of Thursday, 2025 for the collective readings. As always with these though, take what resonates and what doesn't. Thanks for joining.